my God, what are you doing?
No! We spent the last 2 months discovering the beauty of Korea and its people in our UK camper van. And it's fair to say that it's been the most amazing and memorable experience. But the time has come to hand over Trudy, our camper van, to the shipping port and to send her to her next destination. We've had to ship our van numerous times on our around the world drive, and you'd think by now we'd be used to it. But shipping out of Korea was by far the most stressful thing that's happened to us over the past 4 years of our around the world drive. Okay.
Is he picking us up with a forklift truck?
And we're sad to say that our fabulous time in Korea didn't end as we'd hoped. This is not okay. Going through things you never thought you'd go through will only take you places you'd never thought you'd get to. Morgan Harper Nichols. Good morning. The time has come. We are literally on countdown to leave Korea, and we're going to be dropping Trudy off at the shipping port in a few days' time. But while we pack her and get her ready, there's a few things that we have to do before she leaves. One of the things I want to try and do is touch up this paint. We've got a bit of paint that's come off here and here. I mean, she's old, she's 19 years old, but you can see the paint flaking just on the edges there. So just so that we give the right impression when we arrive in Malaysia, I bought a can of white spray paint. We're going to tape her up, just give her a quick spray, so she looks as good as new for her arrival in a new country. Okay, it's not perfect, but it is a lot better. I think that's pretty good. What do you reckon? And then this side, sprayed, up there sprayed, and then up the top sprayed. Definitely looks better.
Nice.
So we've booked a few nights in this hotel here, the Brown Dot Hotel, not far from the airport, because tomorrow we have to go and drop Trudy off at the shipping port. All right, this'll do. Little table, bed, huge TV, fridge, couple of bathrobes. We've got to put the tea in there. Toilet, yes. Shower, hallelujah. Today is the day. We're going to drop Trudy off at the port.
Which is exciting and terrifying. Oh,
Great start. It's raining. So we're pretty well organised. We've emptied the water. We've disconnected both leisure batteries, so all of the power is off, which we have to do before shipping. How's the fuel? We've got to have less than a quarter of a tank.
by the time we get there, we'll be well below that level.
That is less than a quarter of a tank, so we should be fine. Okay, we're off. Trudy's gonna be leaving Korea. Oh my goodness.
How exciting.
Setting off, I had those butterflies flapping in my stomach. You know, that nervous feeling like you had on your first date. Was all the paperwork in order for shipping? Fingers crossed we hadn't forgotten to do something. We're just driving past Incheon Airport. That's where we're going to be flying to Malaysia, and the hotel we've been staying in and we've got booked tonight is literally right next to the airport, you know, 5-10 minutes drive away. So we're all ready for the next leg of the adventure. So it's always quite stressful when you're leaving a country, dropping Trudy off. There's a few things. We got a text from the shipping agent yesterday to say, make sure you've drained all your fuel. I'm hoping that's something that's lost in translation, because every time we've ever shipped, we've always been told it's got to be less than a quarter of a tank, which is what we've done today. Because obviously if we drain it, we can't drive it to the port. He also said make sure you disconnect all your batteries, which we've done. And we've also got the worry of the Jackery, which we've completely run out. So it's 0 power in it, so it's safe. But you never know, they may say that we can't take it, which would be a right pain because we need it. 안녕하세요. Okay. That's the toll for the bridge. There is the most amazing bridge right in front of us that literally goes on for about 13 kilometers, but I'm not sure you're going to see it today. It's a bit cloudy. Built in 2009, the Incheon Bridge is a whopping 21.29 kilometers long. That not only makes it the longest bridge in Korea, but also the 7th longest in the world. It's one seriously impressive bridge. There's some kind of announcement going on the bridge. Probably telling you it's a bit windy today. It's a bit late now. I'm not sure.
You can feel the van moving.
There you go. This bridge is amazing though. It really is. Joining the island by the airport to the mainland. We've also got to try and figure out somehow how we get back to the hotel. So we're hoping that the shipping agent will help us get a taxi or organise a taxi to get back, but I'm sure that will be fine.
If not, do they thumb in Korea? Do they actually like stick their
Hitch a
thumb out?
ride. Can we make it back to the hotel? I don't know. So many of these high rises. What gets me is they all look the same. And they've been built in blocks of the same design. Okay, if you turn left here, we should be nearly there.
I think Korea is crying because Trudy is leaving.
Actually, that happens quite often in some countries, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
So if all goes according to plan, Mr. Yun, our shipping agent, should be meeting us here for a customs check at 9 o'clock. It's 8:30 now, and then I think we've got an appointment with customs at 10 o'clock. So yeah, just got to go with the flow and take it as it comes. Quite hard for a planner to not have a perfect plan.
Yeah. That's the hardest bit for you, isn't it?
Okay, should be 400 meters on your side. I think it's, just see there should be a car park on the end here, I think. Yeah, where that yellow car is, isn't it? Yeah, somewhere in here.
Turn right.
Yeah. Oh, it must be in here. Yeah, that's it. Go in there. Go in there. That's it. Park up there. Park up anywhere.
But not in the disabled bay.
So we're a little bit early. We're 25 minutes early, but we're British. We're always early. So now we'll just park up and wait for Mr. Yun. And Trudy's going on a flat rack container, so she'll be going on the back of a lorry to the shipping port. It was a really good way for us to be able to do it so that we can lock the van up and keep Trudy secure, and we don't have to worry about the stuff in it. Because if you remember when we went to the States, we had loads of stuff stolen.
I think
So
handing the
hopefully not
keys
this time.
over to your entire house to random strangers that hang them up in an office on a ship is terrifying. So this option was like
The best
for us, wasn't it?
Yeah. Right, so now we'll wait till Mr. Yoon comes. So we've got all the paperwork. I've got our passports. And the other thing you need is this yellow sticker he told us to bring.
This is a fantastic system for overseas and foreign vehicles. In Korea, you have to display this yellow sticker in your windscreen. It means all the police, the authorities, anyone checking know that during that date you are legal on the streets.
That's good.
Avoids police stops, really, doesn't it?
It does. And we were going to try and keep it as a souvenir, but they've told us I think we've got to hand it in. So unfortunately, no souvenir there. For the next half an hour, we sat waiting for the agent, watching the containers being loaded in the nearby yard. Shortly after 9 AM, we got a call from Mr. Yoon, our shipping agent. Yeah, we're parked outside the building now, so we're just waiting. No stress. We're relaxed, just waiting for you. We're there already. We parked by the warehouse. Of course, no problem. I'll take a picture, and I will send to you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Yoon. Bye. Okay, so we just got a call from Mr. Yoon, who said, where are you? So we said we're here, and I've sent him a photo of where we are. Hopefully we're in the right place. Okay, so he said he can't find us, so we're just sending our live location. Maybe it's one of the buildings down there, but there's a barrier there. No, we're convinced we're in the right location. Okay, now he sent the message going, you have to go to the warehouse, and we're like, which one? Maybe.
Are you here? Yes.
Are you here?
Can you take a picture with your car? It's because Trudy's not obvious. She doesn't stand out.
Can you take a picture with your car?
I think so, yeah.
So we're just checking we're in the right place.
Yeah, that's exactly the same spot. Maybe down the end there, but this
that's
is
exactly the right spot.
It's, yeah, maybe 100 yards in front of us, but we can't go through because there's a gate.
About 15 minutes later, a man appeared and signalled for us to follow him. I don't know whether that's Mr. Yoon or somebody else. But
it's not Mr. Yoon. It's a man with an umbrella.
Saying follow us. Oh, we're going into the truck zone. You're not going to go in there without somebody, are you? It's a secure area by the looks of it. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. It was a bit chaotic. Hold on, this truck is coming. Okay, go. Go. Go, quick. Oh, I ain't gonna let you go. He's saying come. The truck ain't stopping.
The truck's saying no.
So now they want you to go back.
What's the matter? Oh, stay there. Oh, they're going to put Trudy on there.
Go forward a bit. Stop.
Who am I talking to? I don't know who's doing what.
Okay.
Is he picking us up with a forklift truck?
Okay. You can't pick her up like that. There's pipes underneath, you can't do that. She's not going to fit on, you can't lift her up with a forklift. No.
Just wait, let's just see.
As they looked blankly at Trudy, I thought surely they're not really considering lifting her with a forklift. 3,500. 3.5 ton. 3, 5. But there's pipe work underneath.
He knows he's lifting.
If you do it on the jack-in points.
He knows that's why he went underneath.
Have faith, Chris. They're the professionals, and that's why we hired a shipping agent to make sure everything goes smoothly. But where is Mr. Yoon?
This one is my baby.
Oh,
My baby.
Okay, I'm officially soaked.
We have got coats, they're in the hotel.
I wasn't expecting to be stood outside for half an hour in the rain.
이거 바퀴를 당겨야 돼, 바퀴를. 바퀴밖에 안 돼, 위로.
It's a massive container. We nervously stood in the rain, watching them work out how they were going to get Trudy onto the container.
Oh God, dear God.
Do we want to check this?
They're professionals. We have to keep reminding ourselves we're dealing with professionals.
At least Korea is a company that's a country that's used to dealing with cars.
Yes.
They're putting wooden blocks under the jacking points. No, no.
여기다 또 하나 더 놔할게요.
This one, this one. No. 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 Here. Here.
Why are you saying no?
Because he's putting it on the lip. We'd already told them to use the jacking points, but I wanted to make 100% sure that they knew exactly where they were, because that is the only points that will support her weight. They said okay. 4.5 years ago, we left the UK to attempt to drive around the world. And here we are, nervously watching as they're about to lift Trudy with a forklift truck. That's a first. We'd asked if the sides of the rack could be lowered, and we could drive her on, but they said the sides didn't come down. Doing this kind of trip, we put so much trust in the companies that we use along the way. But we have to. We have no choice. But if this goes wrong, our around the world drive could literally end here in Korea. Today. Oh my
Oh, he's checking, he's
God.
checking, he's checking.
I'm worried about this.
Yeah, I am.
Huh?
I am, but I don't know what else the solution is.
They can't put the whole weight on the side. You see how small that... This is going to end badly. I know it. I can tell you.
Oh, no, 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 no. I can hear. Come in, hold that. I need to just say, coming up. Oh, God, okay, we don't go through. Oh my God, what are you doing?
No! No! It's got to be on the jacking points. No, no, no. Come on, guys.
Oh my good God.
왜?
Where?
I told you it has to go on the jacking points. Where the hell is Mr. Yoon, the agent we'd paid to oversee Trudy's safe departure from Korea? Time to give him another call. Tell him to stop. Until somebody speaks English. No, it's not going to work. Roll on, roll off. I prefer to bloody roll on, roll off.
Hello, Mr. Young. Mr. Young, it's Marion. You need to come now. There is a big problem. Please come now. Because our van is breaking.
It's getting damaged.
They're damaging it. They're making it. They're breaking it. So you need to come now. Please come now.
It's completely bent.
Well, it's a thin lip.
Yeah, they can't put the weight of 3.5 tons on that. They're mad. What are they doing? No, this is not okay. This is not okay. I'm not happy about this.
It's all right. He's coming. The agent's coming. For God's sake.
With Google Translate, we wanted to ask the forklift truck driver why he didn't lift on the jacking points.
잭포인트 하면 지게차. 이거 지게차.
Yeah.
포클리프트. 이렇게 해야 되는데 이게 안 돼.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Okay, I've come inside the van. It's still raining. The guys took that forklift truck. didn't put it on Trudy's jacking points, although Chris was pointing to them saying you have to do it, don't do it. They tried to lift Trudy, and now on the seal, on the little lips, the seals of the side of the van, and in each area it's been squashed up because the whole weight of the 3.5 ton van has been on these little seals. And obviously her older points, one side, which is a bit rusty, has now collapsed and there's a hole in the side. As you can imagine, it's now 9:40. Mr. Yun still isn't here. So I've just sent him a very shitty voice message, and sent him some photos of what's happening. But yeah, not happy at all.
Here, 4 point.
아, 이게 찾기 포인트네. 이쪽에 찾기 포인트 치기 찾아갖고.
It's on all of them. Still no sign of the shipping agent, Mr. Yun. So I'm not too happy. Just to show you, the van is dented where they've tried to lift the van. Luckily we managed to get them to stop before it took the full weight. With no current solution on how they could safely get Trudy onto the container, we were led into the dry, where we spent a stressful half an hour waiting to find out what was going to happen. There was still no sign of Mr. Yun. Oh, but wait. We have an appointment in 10 minutes with customs. They're coming to stamp Trudy out of Korea. That means if we need to change shipping methods and drive to another port, or use another agent, then we won't be able to drive. Shortly after, customs did arrive. We tried to explain the situation to the agent, but with one stamp on the paperwork, it was done. Trudy was officially exported from Korea. Now let's hope they find a solution. Okay, so Mr. Yun has arrived now, and they're talking about lifting it with 2 forklifts onto the jacking points because the forks of the forklift aren't wide enough. So they're talking about having one on each end. We're just going to talk to the Malaysian shipping agent to make sure they're happy to use 2 forklifts on the other side.
Sure.
Just to make sure.
Okay.
Just to make sure. Sorry, it's absolutely soaking.
Can you stay close to me?
Marianne's just calling the Malaysian shipping agent because we don't want a problem at the other end where they say they can't unload it.
Or they try and unload it when we're not there and damage Trudy even more.
Yeah, we need to check the jacking points.
What they're going to do is line it up and put some blocks on where the jacking points are so that only one of the things touch it.
Oh, I understand. I just hate this. I hate this.
Okay. Then lifting the other point.
But if they squeeze it...
No.
No, because they're gonna...
이제 이거를
Okay.
바퀴 양쪽으로 들으시거든요.
How are you gonna get it off though?
Can Malaysia do that at the other end?
Yeah, sure. I will check.
Okay. You
No,
say
no.
sure.
I next one.
didn't come
I
and my
next one.
van is broken.
Yeah, sure. 조금만 올려보고 위험하면은 스톱. 댄저스 스톱.
Doing that so we can reverse back.
You can load your belongings inside. And
Everything's in the van.
Yeah. So you can keep the key.
The key.
Yeah.
Is that going across both tyres then?
I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, so it looks like they're going to try and put the forklift, one on each end, under the tyres. If he's going under the wheels, if it rolls, it will come off. I hate this.
Yeah, I've never seen this before.
Okay, now they're putting some straps. We're just trying the Malaysian agent again because we are worried about when it gets to Malaysia. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the expert.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh,
sure
they've ratcheted them so the tyre can't, so it can't roll off basically.
This is nuts. This is actually nuts.
I think this is the most stressful part of the trip we've had so far. Okay, Trudy is off the floor. That's looking hopeful. Secret's making it level. Now they just have to drive at the right speed.
No.
Oh. Okay. So they're going to move this under. I understand. Good job! It's on. You did it! You did it! The forklift truck driver looked so relieved that Trudy was safely loaded without further damage. I actually felt sorry for him as I got the impression he was just following orders given by his managers, despite having reservations himself. We've made it back to the hotel. What a day. What a day. I can't begin to tell you how stressful that was. The shipping agent actually gave us a lift back to the hotel. And now we're kind of just trying to process what's going to actually happen when we get to Malaysia, because we can't go through that palaver of trying to get it off.
No, I actually filmed on my phone and directly sent that video to the agent, the shipping guy that we're working with, Abel, in Malaysia, and he was like, don't worry, we've got this.
So yeah, so tomorrow we're off to Malaysia and we'll see what happens. But yeah, we are so lucky that Trudy wasn't more damaged, and we're obviously in talks with the company to try and get some kind of compensation to repair the dents and re-weld that rust spot that they created.
Yeah, we need to keep Trudy tidy. Going across borders, it's really important, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll see you next time, where we'll be heading to Malaysia.